If there's one thing I know about you is that you all love a routine. So very highly requested is my genius nighttime routine that I follow, and I am almost 2 years into menopause. So let's get into it. And if you're new here, hello, I'm Tracy. I am turning 50 years old next month. I'm so happy that you're here. And if you haven't already joined our community, it's totally free to do so. Click on that subscribe button and let's get into this nighttime routine right now. So I think I have gotten really good at being highly productive. Now, if you didn't know, I have a 5-year-old daughter, and if you want to really up your productivity, have a kid. But in all honesty, it really does help you to learn how to do what I like to call hot girl multitasking. Now, a lot of people will say that you can't multitask, but I really think that you can if and only if you do it the right way. And that's what my routine is really all about. So one thing that I do that costs you absolutely $0, that is so important for all of us, whether you're in perimenopause or menopause, is doing legs up on the wall. There's so much research in the benefits of putting your legs up on the wall. So all I do is I like to do it in bed. I don't lie on the floor because no one's got time for that, but I just move my pillows off to the side and I try to get my butt as close to the headboard as I can, and I bring those legs up on the wall. And then while my legs are up on the wall, I'll do some positive multitasking. But let's talk about the benefits of putting your legs up on the wall. So specifically in menopause, this can help to reduce any swelling or leg discomfort. One thing I've noticed in my menopause journey is that my legs seem to get really tired and really achy, and they just sort of sometimes feel swollen. It could be from the Miami humidity, but who knows? But it also could be as a result of the hormonal changes that occur during menopause. But just putting up your legs for even just a couple minutes a day, I like to try to do it for a good 20 minutes or so. It really can help to reduce swelling and increase your circulation. But did you also know that putting your legs up on the wall can even help you if you suffer from hot flashes? This was actually mind-boggling for me to hear this. Putting your legs up the wall really helps to promote relaxation and really helps to calm the nervous system, which can help to alleviate hot flashes. So how much do we love that? So much. Now, because our circulation can be affected during menopause, putting your legs up the wall can also help to prevent or alleviate varicose veins. And I don't know about you, but I certainly do not want any varicose veins in my future, so it is worth it for me to get those legs up. And one more really important benefit of putting your legs up the wall, which in my opinion, we actually just don't talk about this enough in our society, is the health of our pelvic floor and our pelvic health in general. And as a result of menopause and the decline in estrogen that happens naturally during menopause, our pelvic health and the strength of our pelvic floor can really be affected. We can have that sneezy leakage, which some of you have probably experienced before. You can notice that you have lack of sensation or even muscle atrophy in your pelvic floor. So none of us want this. And just by putting your legs up the wall, you can help to alleviate some of these changes that might occur and really help to up your circulation, increase your relaxation, and really create a fantastic night's sleep. So now I mentioned before that I'm a huge fan of what I like to call hot girl multitasking. And what that really means is just doing two things that can be done both passively, but to really get the benefits of both things. So one of the things that I love to do when my legs are up on the wall is use something like my LED mask, which I've become completely obsessed with lately. So one way that I love hot girl multitasking is using my Qure Q-Rejuvalight Pro LED mask while my legs are up on the wall. So I'm helping my skin and I'm helping my circulation, my relaxation, and so much more. This FDA-cleared at-home LED mask combines 5 clinically proven wavelengths to actively treat the entire face and penetrate at a cellular level. It helps you to achieve clinical results without wasting the time of having to go to an actual clinic. And as a super busy mom, this is absolutely perfect for me. It's just a 3-minute treatment, so even on the busiest of days, I can fit this into my packed schedule. Qure Pro uses amazing technology via its app for a fully customizable experience. The app allows you to create your perfect treatment for your face, and you can not only choose which of the 2 treatments you want to use, but depending on your skin needs, you can combine the 2 treatments at the same time. So you could use the anti-breakout treatment on your chin and around your nose area, which sometimes we get that hormonal acne. And then you could do the anti-aging treatment on the entire rest of your face. But if you're anything like me, it's actually really easy to find those 3 minutes each day. I always use the anti-aging treatment. I have to tell you a little story. Yesterday, I was at my daughter's ballet class, and this woman who I've seen, over the last year or so, I know her kind of socially, and she came out and was like, "Oh, Tracy, your skin." And I knew it was because of me using the Q-Rejuvalight Pro. I've noticed that my skin definitely has a more even looking skin tone. It's brighter, and even the firmness has improved. So if you're new to LED light therapy, it delivers safe, concentrated wavelengths of light directly to the underlying layers of your skin, which stimulate the production of collagen and elastin. I have to tell you, this has become one of my favorite parts of my nighttime routine. And like I said, I love it because I can really implement that hot girl multitasking. So don't say that you don't have time, because you do, and you're worth it. So if you want to check out the Q-Rejuvalight Pro, I'll leave all the information directly down in the description box. If you don't know where the description box is, just underneath my head somewhere, you'll see the word more. Tap on that, and if you're on mobile, tap it again, and you'll have everything right there for you. And definitely let me know when you check it out, because I really have seen a marked difference in my skin. If you're trying to save time, but you also want to just really feel productive and pampered at the same time in your nighttime routine, another way that I hot girl multitask is listening to a podcast. Now, I used to only listen to things that were personal development or growth, or would help my either life or my business. But now I actually find that I kind of have a mixture of the two. I love really funny, silly podcasts. And one of my favorites is Giggly Squad. If you're a giggler, let me know down in the comments. If you know, you know. And, or just, silly, reality TV podcasts that are just kind of funny and a little bit just sharing stories or whatever, or doing some more personal development, like my friend Susie Moore's podcast, which I absolutely love, or something that's just more inspirational and uplifting. And again, you can multitask that. So while you're listening to your podcast, you could be giving yourself that LED mask treatment with the Qure Q-Rejuvalight Pro. You could also be taking a bath. And that's another way that I love supporting my hormones during menopause. And I've talked about this before, are my Epsom salt baths. Now, I don't need to dive into this in huge detail, but here's the recipe for the best night's sleep and a major relaxation. Epsom salt, baking soda, and then put some essential oils. I like using lavender, and I use a ton of that in the tub, and then I get in, and then I can listen to a podcast and just relax all my cares and worries away. And I'm telling you, and also just by sweating, that's also a really great natural way to support your hormones. So definitely get yourself in a relaxation bath and listen to something inspirational, uplifting, that's gonna really just make you the best you. Now, another way that you can hot girl multitask is I'll do my coconut oil hair mask while I'm in the tub. Now, this is so easy to do. All you do is you just get some coconut oil, and I like to keep mine in a small glass container, and I just put it all over, especially focusing more on the ends of my hair. Now, my hair, just in general, it tends to skew a little bit on the dry side, but I don't like it to get oily here. So I just focus it probably from ear down, massage it into my hair. Then I'll take a little bit on my fingertips and just give my scalp and my hairline and my head a little bit of a massage, and then just knot my hair up, and I will keep that in my hair. My hair just really soaks it in. You're not putting so much in your hair that you can actually stain your pillowcase. People ask me that all the time. But you put it so that it actually absorbs in your hair. And I personally like sleeping with it. You don't have to, but you definitely can take a bath with it. So you're listening to a podcast, you're supporting your hormones, taking a bath, and you're giving your hair a really beautiful, deep conditioning treatment. Don't we love hot girl multitasking? Now, if you don't want to listen to a podcast during your bath, another way you can hot girl multitask and have the best night routine is listen to a meditation or even a personal hypnosis recording while you're in the bathtub. Now, YouTube is a great resource for this, and I can actually leave some link down below in the description box. These are totally free, and I just personally like guided meditations. So I will just light a candle, really set the mood, and then when I'm in my bath, I've got my coconut oil hair mask, I'll put myself in there and I will just listen to a meditation, and it just helps me just reconnect with myself. Let's face it, during menopause, it's so hard because usually for most of us, you're in a period of still giving to a lot. You know, if you're a person like me that had kids later, I have a young child and I have aging parents and in-laws. And, you know, that's a lot of energy, not to mention my life, my work, my business, and trying to have some kind of a social life too. So it's so important for me to really fill up my cup. And I know this will help you too. So meditations, I think, are just the best. Like I said, I'll leave some of my favorite ones linked down below, and they're free and you can get them on YouTube. Something that I haven't heard a lot of people talking about a lot is listening to specific frequencies that can really help to raise your vibration. I know, hear me out. So there are in music certain frequencies, and these frequencies can help to raise your vibration, raise your energy level. They can help you be more productive, more focused, more relaxed, feel more sensations of love, and it's really backed by science. So before I get into bed, one thing that I will do, especially if I feel like I just need a little extra pampering, is I will listen to either with my AirPods or just in my bed, you know, and just play it if I'm by myself. I'll listen to specific frequencies. And again, you can get these on YouTube. So of the frequencies, 528 hertz has been shown to reduce stress, improve your sleep, and even reduce pain. It's often referred to as the love frequency. So if you want a little bit more love in your life, 528 is the one for you. And 432 hertz, this frequency is thought to encourage harmony and balance, promoting a sense of well-being and even reducing anxiety. So like I said, that's something that I can do while in the bath if I wanted to. I can listen to those specific frequencies while I'm using my Qure Pro. And I love that because it just really helps you to get a few things done, but it's really all nurturing, pampering, and so beneficial for us as menopausal women. Now, I don't need to tell you, but screens off at least an hour before bed. And what I've started doing recently, and I was really inspired by a podcast that I like to listen to, which is The Skinny Confidential, and Lauren was saying that she starts her nighttime routine right after her kids go to bed. And I was like, why am I not doing that? I absolutely can do that. You know, usually if I put my daughter to sleep, then I come downstairs and the kitchen's clean. Why not start my unwinding process? So what I've started doing is setting a timer so that I'm off of all screens and devices by 9 p.m. That does give me like an hour to scroll or do whatever I want to do. Am I perfect with this? No. Am I trying to make an improvement with this? Yes. Now, I do love reading at night. So at night, what I like reading is I read on my e-reader, and I just make sure that I have the brightness turned down to the lowest possible so that I'm not getting that screen light in my eyes. And I also use what I like to call my Bono glasses, these orange lens glasses that really help to block completely any blue light that emanates from screens. Do I look sexy and attractive? No. Is it helpful and beneficial for me? Absolutely. And then when I'm really just winding down in the night, I make sure that I have 2 beverages on my nightstand. One is a tea that helps me sleep. You know, there's so many out there. You can try anything, you know, go to your local Whole Foods and look around. I like one that has like valerian root in it, and it's really helps to promote relaxation. Or you could just go like for a straight chamomile. And then I also have water next to my nightstand. Bonus points if you add some electrolytes or even just salt to your water. Now, you do want to make sure it's not like iodized salt. Like, get some actual good quality sea salt if you're not using electrolytes. And the reason why that's so important is that that's actually preparing me for the next day. So as I'm going to sleep, I know that when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to just have some fluids in my body that are going to help to hydrate me from a really deep level. So let's get active in the comments. I want to hear from you. Which tip are you going to start to implement? Because implementation and action are what it's all about. And I love getting into communication with you guys in the comments. So definitely leave me a comment. And like I said before, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It's totally free to do so. Make sure to click on that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and let me know what you want to see next, because I make all of this content for you. And again, I want to just give a huge thank you to Qure for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, the Q-Rejuvalight Pro mask is really amazing, and I love that it's only 3 minutes. So definitely check it out down below in the comments and let me know when you do. And if you want to keep hanging with me here on YouTube, check out this video next.